Okay, go ahead.
Okay, on my thing now, come do to money now.
Tell you to go straight to the point and talk fast and speak loud.
Okay,
Straight to the point. Now,
okay. Ebe mmadụ bụ ka m na-ejedebe ka m na-ekwu ihe m na-amaghị adịghị okwu nke na-amaghị. Then after ọgwa m dat na onwe one guy tinye nke ha anya na-abụ n'ahịa ghọtago. So ngwa bi okwu si na o kwesịrị ibido kịta na ọzụzụ ezuzu ghọtago ya nwee ndidi na ọ bụrụ na onye di ya nwụrụ anwụ ghọta m na-ekwu na eju m ọnya ka m na-ekwu. So
interpret what you say. You say straight to the point, straight to the point. Yes. And they hear what you talk.
I will interpret it.
Okay. You see, I'm going to
said after a while, the husband traveled. There was a guy living upstairs that she started making friends with. Now, when the lady now came to pay a visit to check up on her and the baby, how they are doing, to see how they are doing, she now opened up and told him that this is what is happening. She's friendly the guy upstairs. He now cautioned her and told her, this thing you are doing is wrong. Your husband just left, just not quite wrong. It is too early for you to start misbehaving.
So, you were not where Baba where's your young man over? We're not getting on. Or two of them, and also not like you can say, I can say, we will only more than 100,000. So, I'm going to work at this thing so that I get home on the phone. I'm going to get out of the phone. I'm going to come move it down. What I'm going to
if there's any way she's feeling with respect to since the husband has traveled, that he will come from time to time to talk to her and calm her down and advise her.
Well, one door were warm about every 9 o'clock or 8. One more to some that day is Saturday.
Go ahead.
That day is Saturday. Where's a mobia? You see, all game there was some more agents and a mobia. Or when I'm mad, then with a mobia
On the Friday.
on Saturday, not Friday, on Saturday. He said, I'm I don't bring mother no too. I'm going to call them mother mother. And the people can ask, then we age got them again as the devil. And then we keep them to.
There was a day on the particular weekend, Saturday. She called him and requested that he should come to her place in the morning between 8 and 9 a.m. and insisted that he should come. He still objected for
so where I come over and I'm mad before 4 o'clock or every 5 p.m. Remember, then the mother got or seem okay. So we were before where they could be the back.
in spite of the pressure she was putting on that, insisting that he should come to check up on her. He told her he's going to come around 4 o'clock in the evening, which she did. He now found that when she saw him, she started crying.
So when I said, can you meet your brother or continue from here? But now say, can you meet your brother or continue on so what the Catazio now, we are somewhere. You see, I want me and I'm not down. No, you open up the menu. No more here, and I got food about me. I come with the team. Now, Camera can see us at here. Now, we're one with that now. No, on the go.
The very time he now came to the house, the very Saturday, he met her crying. He now asked her, why are you crying? She now opened up and said she has done what she's not supposed to do. That what she's done is very, very bad. He now advised her that no matter what, how bad it is, she should open up and tell him the truth. He now said she has done what is not supposed to be done.
So, where do I say a career? One boy, Guinea look at her. What I go? Honey, and I go dinner. Now the boy dinner there, and the thing they would hear. What I go? You see why it's going to make such a thing. Now, Paul, come on, and I won't go here.
One said there is a young man upstairs. After the husband traveled, he opened up to her and told her, yes.
Speak up your interpretation. They want to hear you here.
He said there is a young man living upstairs. They had a relationship, and from there something happened between them, of which she felt bad. She was crying and weeping. That was why she called him.
So, that moment, what video, what child. So now we will allow your that time. Where's some now I give promise that na iye do to anu wan ku fita na magaya emia na magaya awasi awa ite gwa mmadụ nse na maga ekwu eleti mecho fi
of which she now asked and made a promise that I hope you are not going to tell this thing that I told you to anybody outside. Let it just be between
who is asking the question.
She told him. The very Saturday, she requested that she come to the house in the morning, around 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning. She now opened up and told him that there's a young man upstairs of which they had a relationship, and from there they sleeping together. So she now opened up to him. He now promised her that there's nothing, he's not going to tell anybody. It's going to be between just the two of them.
Who promise each other?
The two of them.
Anybody.
The promise that John will tell anybody.
So after everything, then boy, so where some no that na na ndi so na mmemme na mo na aboga hu yi. You want to go? Where some na mo na aboga hu yi. Mo se ya eru ni udi yo. Nsi o kai po egwo no se mo mba. Nsi o ken we anya mark. Yes. Nsi an we anya mark ya. Na ye okwa na this thing as no ihe na ekwu no ordinary okwu. No nwe ye geta na ekwucha geta na o fit me affect. Nwe okwu obuna nkwu. Nemebe eme. No go one woman on Korea na go in a flat. Woman go
said after that time she now requested that because she has opened up to him, they are going to take an oath that is not going to expose this thing, the matter to anybody, any living soul.
That this man should take oath.
Make an oath, and promise her that it's not going to expose what she told him.
So
to anybody. She got her hand.
Instead of open this thing now. He want to break here, he get no problem. And there are problem open he get. Now digging, if you man the digging, now got trouble. I know you making a serious problem.
That if you break this promise or this oath, you are going to have issue with your husband, and they are going to send you out of your husband's house.
Okay, so hold on. Him hold this woman's hand.
Yes.
And said none of them should tell anybody that this woman has started sleeping with her neighbor.
Exactly.
And if any of them say it out,
that she is going to have problem in her husband's house, of which the husband will send her out of the house.
Okay, meaning he himself is even ready to
no,
be the secret of
he ain't to eme that thing. He was ain't to eme. He ain't to eme yabo. Call up him misbehave. Call up his
The reason why he did it was to stop her from misbehaving and continue to sleep with the guy upstairs.
So
what did the guy upstairs?
Yes, for that time, that's the only person. She opened up that that's the person she's sleeping with.
So now I know where we go here. We say more that na. No, but that na mmepon where we are mad. Na nge mo problem na business. Yin na mmemme to aka ga ya sase. I kucha ya.
She too told this man that if this man for any reason open up to any human being, he's going to have problem with his life, he's going to have problem with his business, and everything around him, his life is going to scatter.
So watch out that thing. Olulo up to 1 month. Upon my phone.
Not up to 1 month, she called me.
I say that na the thing the wusa say na ya de ha. Eji de ha na the same man again. Now any the guy enyi nwanyi
Don't hit my table.
Enyi nwanyi bialo they visit the boy we jam ya. Ha na bo bezie issue. So the whole year did you back or where now we say we call am na phone.
On the particular day, the girlfriend of the young man she was having a relationship with came, paid a visit to the young man, and discovered that the person she was dating upstairs, the girlfriend to the man, came, paid a visit, and found out that.
Do you know whether a young man, been a old man? Why
No, a young man. The guy was young, young boy.
The fiancé came and found out that she was.
No, they hear English, but they know what in the fiancé.
I can't speak very well.
Found out that the girlfriend to the man was found she was caught in the man's house, and that was where there was a problem.
Who caught who?
The girlfriend caught her with her boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we're going to
that was why she called him.
I chopped Hannah, Mississippi. What an hour and said, "Oh, some more. Can I break that and money and I and the thing need to stop here."
That the family members had now found out the relationship that she was keeping with the man upstairs. She now called him the very early morning. She was crying that this man should come. They should break that oath that they had together.
More aware that
As he now refused that this kind of thing he will not do it.
Before Hannah, we don't always hear problem.
Before they started having problems.
More than one did here now on April last 2 months, April 17. I did a pensation and woman light. Niru chukuma niru mad. I got to do anything until the chabata because I told me maybe family mad.
Before God and man, he did not tell anybody the discussion he had with the wife until the husband came and they reported
April 17
and reported to the human rights. That he didn't tell anything to anybody until recently. Yes. So that is how the whole thing that's what he knows. So
You sleep with this woman?
No.
Eh?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You married?
Yes. I married last year.
You married last year?
Yes.
That time this woman said she want to sleep with you. You no sleep with her?
No, I don't sleep with her.
And you no tell your friend say your wife dey sleep outside?
I don't tell am anything.
So as you marry now, if your wife come dey do wetin this woman dey do, and this your friend no tell you and your friend know, you go like am?
Ihe nji wee mee that thing bụ ka mmanụ mmanya ọ na-enwe ya o ga-change the character. Character
The
ga-change.
reason why I did it was to hold on for a while to see if she would change the character and behavior.
Because enwere m ya as my sister. Ihe nji wee na-eme ihe abụọ na nwere ọzọ. Mmanụ ka ya ọ na-enwe ya a ga-ekuru down.
Because I took her like my
Because
sister.
ọ kọrọ many things.
And to see, give her a time period to see if she will calm and cool down.
Ọ kọrọ many things. Mme nwere ike
And she told me many things that I cannot begin to expose here.
So there are more she even tell you, more than what you have said here.
Before m na-abanye ihe a, before I ṅụọ dị is
Before we took the
o ji wee
oath.
sị m na ntụsara maya gwa mmadụ ihe a bụ ebe a bụ ebe mmadụ ọsọ.
So this is so far what he knows about.
Madam, can you respond to what he said?
Yes.
Okay.
He said that I told her let us sleep together.
Mm.
Not the even though I wanted to sleep with a man, it become when I'm breastfeeding baby, newborn baby. When he said after 1 month the boy left, that is where we start having an affair. That after 1 month he left. After 2 months, one day traveled to outside country. The guy escorted me to my sister's house in Lagos. We came to Lagos. We spent 3 months in Lagos.
Who escort you?
This boy, because his friend tell her to escort me. Then my baby is too small. Two of us, daddy say he's going to Lagos to buy goods. So he escort me. So when he reach Lagos, I tell him I'm going to Ikotu. He said he's going to, I don't know where he's going to. So I say, okay, the friend say let him escort me. So he escort me reach my sister's house. Gom, they give her food. I say, see, look at where I came. I tell her bye. I stay. I spent 3 months there when he traveled. My sister is around. I stayed 3 months in Lagos before I come back to Onitsha. So when I come back to Onitsha, I stay like a month or 2 months before we met. When the boy say you should come and give me money. You should come and give me money. When you give me money, I know that I told her then let's sleep. I was told like sleep like I'm a man. I was told like let's sleep like you are the only man, like you are the only boy that I don't have any person to sleep with. It's only my husband's friend I saw that I will sleep with. Not there I said so. So the last time he said that they catch that I called her on phone. I said I crying and I told her that the boy that I have the boy number on my phone already.
Which boy?
The boy that we put on the flat. They said he's outside country. I have the number on my phone.
Who is the boy?
Is the Monday that put the boy when we are living in the flat because we are living 3 bedrooms.
The one they say you are sleeping with?
The one that said I want to rape. He said
another one say you want to rape.
he said there's a guy that I wanted to rape that I call her on phone. The guy they said he want to rape is our neighbor. We don't have any problem. I don't have any issue with that boy. Even though when we doesn't have food in the house, is that boy that give us money? Is that boy that give me money to buy custard with one boy he put in the flat I got on Friday. That one is from Amob. That Raphael is talking is from Enugu. So I know one day that I call her that I want to rape Raphael. I want to rape Raphael. As how did I want to rape Raphael? How did I call you that I want to come and rape Raphael? But I have not remembered the day I called you on phone. So
can you talk without shouting? Because nobody look like no, you must bring your voice down. Nobody look like a child here.
So he said I want to rape Raphael. There's no time I want to rape the boy. And no time I call her. The only thing I call her when he brought that put allegation on my head, they said I'm friending him. They said I'm friending Monso, the friend again. They said I'm friending this, I'm friending that, I'm friending. I started crying. I call her on phone. I said, look at what one day called me and said his sister said that I'm friending him, that I'm friending Nonso, that I'm friending this one, that I'm friending this one. Look at what they said. Nonso said, which kind of rubbish talk is that one? Nonso called one day on phone, ask her, which your wife is friending me. Which kind of talk is that one? He said he did not say so. That is there I call her on phone. Told her, look at what they said. They said I'm dating you. How did I date you? How did I friend you? Okay, the boy you said I sleep with up. Who is that boy? If I may ask. If I may ask.
Okay, do you take any oath with this person?
No, over my dead body. I did not tell my sister my problem. I will go and relate it to my husband's friend. I will tell her everything about me. When I did not tell my sister or my friends, I did not tell them about me. It's only him I will tell everything about.
But I remember when you said this is friend come to hold your hand and tell you something the time you were giving.
I know it's him that say it on phone. I did not say it.
Either one of you said that. That's why I asked her, is it the friend that hold your hand? You said yes. So waiting I carry hold hand that
I did not hold her on his hand. When you asked me that day,
you said the person come and see vision for you. Say that is what the first statement you say.
No, you asked is the vision man. I said yes.
Okay, which vision the man saw for you? Because when I asked you today, I say, is it the one that hold your hand, the vision? You said yes.
And the one that when they say it online now, when you ask her online, he said he hold my hand and say if I swear, if I do this thing will happen to me. That is where you call her daddy, vision man. That is what you call her daddy. So the boy that the day that he said that if I speak it in English.
You not sleep with him.
No, I don't even.
Okay, this person now, this woman, this their neighbor, girlfriend. You have her number.
What is the name of the boy I'm dating?
My brother, yeah.
Speak English. You know how to speak English.
I will not lie to you people. I will able to then I will no.
Speak broken now. At least I will understand.
Whatever you don't hear.
I know be back from that. I'm not
if for this woman, not this person, this woman they lie. If they hear me, this woman they lie because he ain't know put this thing. He ain't know put this thing. Money na abo hold the aka. Money hold the aka.
The reason why I'm saying this is because the two of us held our hands together.
Yes, this woman now for baseball, even not a lesbian.
Even told me.
Yeah, even Wakachamaka tunu manaruya. This woman. Onya if na to ase.
She's a liar.
Adago onya if na to ezugbo ase. Ibuti ikita da ya mo si buti ikita ka onwo ikita da onwo.
If you can
onya kita na ife nyiro. Sisi
guy.
Nju ebe icha anu ma. Onya if na to ezugbo ase. And when they go when went to Esna na money now. No no like him. One when just na money now.
She said she liked me. I never toasted her. I never talked to her.
Yes. Oh, you need to cut out money now. Just Anna Marcasio, Gamako, you calm down.
I used to advise her and talk to her to calm her down.
Wait, let me ask.
Doesn't go into error.
How did I toast you? That's what I'm asking. As what did I toast you? I said I like you as how? You said I told you that I'm a lesbian. How did I told you like a lesbian? I did not tell my fellow. Don't stop put lie on my head. Don't tell me to keep quiet. Now you say I should keep quiet. Don't put that on my. Let them pin that old. Let me hear you swear.
I don't know where you get and see what here.
Nice
and that I can be ready for tomorrow. I'm ready tomorrow. Anything open and water. Sing what you're not. You get to no melon. He
said anything they bring to ask them if this kind of thing did not happen at any given time.
Young one, you're not going to have to talk to young one. I will swear.
I never heard.
I will swear.
Okay.
That they will swear first.
Let me ask you one question. When since you are calling me, you said I'm the one that calling you, telling you this. But let me ask, when I am living in Onitsha, when after the boy chased me away, when I'm living in housing, how many times have you come in to come my house? I said I'm not around.
Ọ mgbe nji akpọ gị na phone.
You lie.
Ịkpọ m sị m na ị na-agbọ. Na ihe m na-ekwu. Ọ bụ sị m na ọ na-agbọ na
He call you to come to his house.
When I'm living in the house, when the boy drive me, I go and rent house in the housing estate. The boy call me. He always
Which
call
boy?
He always call me on phone. There's not a day that did not call me on phone. He called me on phone, said he wants to come out. You have called me almost 4 times. You want to come out. My sister, I always tell my sister, you come, I tell her no. Sometimes he will come, I tell her I'm not around. The last time we speak last.
It's alright. It's okay.
Mommy, wait, I want to say this thing. The last time we speak last is the last time he said
My
one day
follower said I should announce the DNA test. Because whether you do, I'm not expecting you to say you do. Abi? But the only thing is that Mr. Amob, you want to say the reason why he even come to Nigeria, he said he don't want to marry again. And all that, apart from what the family says and all that. But one, there is no need. We don't need to go. You Amobi, you are married now, Abi?
Yes.
We don't need to go into all that. If you are married, leave her with her life to go on with your life. The concern should be the child. So we'll go straight to the DNA test. If the DNA shows that the child belongs to you, meaning she have not started sleeping with neighbor when she get taken for that baby, if at all she have done that, and if the DNA shows that the child is not your own, then you leave her with her life and let her move on with her life because she's an adult. After all, she said she have a baby before she met you, and that baby is surviving with the child, with the father or without the father. So all that shouldn't be anybody's concern.
She also said that she doesn't want to marry.
And she will say she don't even want to marry you.
I said the first time we are dating.
Okay, do you still want to marry him?
I know you have married already now. That is to be second wife.
So that is the same thing, madam. You dey your body. Oh. If no be human right work, they no born you well to do this character. Go and ask about me. If no be human right, they no born you well to do this thing with that attitude.
Mommy,
they are
this
putting
one
up.
is like
Because if they tell you, if they put allegation on you, you have right to explain and not by shouting.
That is how my voice is. At least
No,
when
your
someone
voice
gets
cannot
angry,
be like
when
this. You
someone
have to
gets
calm
angry,
down
when
because
someone
you are
gets
not
angry,
in
you
your
can
house.
shout at least you cannot put them when someone is putting allegation
You
on
will
you.
make points, but not by shouting. We have seen people that lie, and they lie by shouting.
Even by crying.
Even by crying. So if person put allegation on you, you did not sleep with neighbor, you did not tell him you want to sleep with him, you did not do anything, you forget about that. The man is married, and you never initially you don't want to marry him. Even when you want to marry him now, he's already married and you have moved on with your life.
So, you are engaged. You have engaged me. You have engaged me and I have come to put drink on my head. Is that first time I don't want when I have
It's
baby?
because of
If
what
in,
we are doing.
when the first time I did not do
If
anything.
you are faithful, I can never
You cannot
do any
prove
other
it. My own
person.
now you cannot.
If you are faithful, I can even bring you abroad where I'm living.
You lie
If you are
because you are not man enough. They
Because
control you.
you are
Your
not
family
faithful.
control you because you are dumb baby.
Oh.
Their family control. As you are now, reach today, they are still controlling you.
No, I cannot
The
do
woman
without
you bring,
my
okay, you
family.
said that they bring 8 women when I'm still living in his house. Because they're still controlling you.
No problem. Let's see the DNA test. You all help them faint. All right. Make anybody not read my face. Why no go laugh? The DNA test na my child. Even if na my child, if I'm sure of myself, I will still laugh. I will be drinking. All right. Onye na-eme male ikpere mala Chineke yidima Chineke marama. You know say na Igbo case we dey do here.
Let me say don't speak. You know here. Why
I mean, I know they sing Igbo song from my church again. You know they hear my pastor they sing even outside music. All right. Viewers, first of all, I want to apologize for raising my voice. It's not really good, but at times you can be pushed to the wall. Please pardon my manner if I've offended any of you in this case. Thank you. We'll go straight to the point. Should I say congratulations? Should I start crying? Should I say no? Okay, the supposed child is Gochi. Is it Gochi? Gochi Monday. You dey give the Monday. Why you call? You supposed to use the child name your father name first before. Is when you confirm that Monday is the father of the
I did
child
not say so.
that become Gochi Monday.
I did not say so because I already have.
Eh?
I did not say he's not his father because I'm living in house because he have taken list to marry me before he travel.
My sister. Make I just go straight to the point. Make I save my viewers time and credit. All right. The DNA paternity test between Ugochi, the supposed child of Iteh Chidebem, and the alleged supposed father, which is Monday, Amob. Monday, where are you from? Where did you come from? Where do you base?
I bet in this.
In Asia. Okay, let's go straight to the point. A D3S1363. The child is 1518. Monday is 1516. VWA. The child is 166. The supposed father Monday is 1416. D16S539. The child is 1011. The supposed father is 1113. CSF11PO. The child is 812. The supposed father is 10. TPOX. The child is 911. The supposed father is 1011. D8S1179. The child is 1416. The supposed father is 14. D21S11. The child is 2931.2. The supposed father is 31. D18S51. The child is 17. The supposed father is 13.2 and 14. D2S441. The child is 1112. The supposed father is 1114. D19S433. The child is 1115.2. The supposed father is 1212.2. THO1. The child is 69. The supposed father is 78. FGA2143. The child is 18.221. The supposed father is 18.220. D55818. The child is 1112. The supposed father is 1213. D13S317. The child is 1113. The supposed father is 1112. D7S820. The child is 1012. The supposed father is 10. DE33. The child is 1126.2. The supposed father is 1619. D10S1248. The child is 1217. The supposed father is 1216. D2S1338. The child is 1924. The supposed father is 1824. There are Melogene. The child is X. And the supposed father is XY. All right. Okay. Form my K. James France Rosie. Do you still stand to say this child, what is the name? Ugochi is the daughter of Monday? You still stand? So what if this result turns out not to be his child?
But his father.
It's alright. Monday, if this child turns out to be yours, will you apologize to this woman?
I didn't deny that the child is not mine.
Okay, if it turns out not to be yours, will you still take care of the child?
I don't.
Alright, let's go through the points. The last result, the combined paternity index of the child. The alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. This conclusion is based on the non-matching alleles observed and the listed above with a P1 equal to 0. The alleged father lacks the genetic markers that must be contributed to the child by the biological father. The possibility of the paternity is 0. So you are not the father of the child. The possibility of paternity of that child is 0. You are not the father of that child. This is your DNA test. I need human rights phone and I need the AIM police number.
Huh?
I need human rights.
Okay.
Mommy, how? Was only
All right, you can see the lines are open for calling before we take any other further step. The call line is 0903 74 is our call line for this very program. What is that your name again? You.
Fine.
Ifeanyi. Are you sure you are not the father of this child?
Test me now.
Eh?
You can test me now.
Good evening, your name and where you are calling from. Please speak up. Please speak up.
Recording from Gombe.
Eh?
This is Bebe recording from Gombe State.
Go ahead, please.
Praise the Lord. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you so much.
Thank you.
My sister on the stage and Oga and the end. God bless you so much. So unfortunately that I'm not really following this case from the beginning, but I just want to comment on them based on the woman. First of all, manner of approach matters a lot for certain things.
Can you speak up a little so that everybody can hear you? You know, it has to do.
Okay, ma. All right, ma. Manner of approach matters a lot, especially when it comes to a woman's life.
Yeah.
When you are talking in public, it defines how who you are, especially behind.
Yeah.
When you come to public to speak, not always how the matter, what the matter, or how the matter is going. I remember when the president was saying something. Sometimes people cry, or the chairman was saying something of that nature. People cry to lie. People even demonstrate in one way or the other. They feel lie. They are putting words for no words. In fact, please, the way you speak today, it doesn't really show anything good about you, and you are publicly speaking to the whole world. In fact, this DNA test didn't come out well. Oga, at the end, please, that I am begging you with the name of God. I know you are married with someone else right now. Please, I'm begging on her behalf. Both of you have been having something before. The going was smooth. Don't leave her with the child just like that. Forgive. Sometimes our problem is our mouth, not all of us, because I'm not a monk. I was having somehow that kind of issue. I noticed that it wasn't helping. I have to advise myself. Some of us, I'm in a way advising some of my fellow women in that aspect, is somehow a weapon of destruction, not a weapon of solution. Please support that child. That child sees you as a father. Please, in a way, support my fellow woman. If it will, to your own favor, if you agree to me, you kneel down and apologize to the world that you have been running mouth for. You have bring some shame, not just to yourself, to that child that you are talking about. And the child, we don't know her face, but through you, she has been identified. Please, I'm begging you, both of you should put heads together and resolve some certain things. Daddy, please forgive. Your guy at the needle that came to stand as a witness. You tried. God bless you in a way that you tried to put peace in between both of them. Please, everybody should just look for a way to make peace to reign. Madam, please, don't go back to your shit. A lot of damages have been done. We are not going back. You are moving forward. Look at the time it's moving. That is how the age of a woman is going. I'm begging you with the name of God. Please, sir, look for something and look for that child. You might not continue training that child forever, but drop something that will help that child in the nearest future. Because you have been there for the child. Please, that is my contribution. Madam,
Thank you.
go back and look towards your life and amend.
God bless you.
President, God bless you forever for us.
Thank you, ma'am. Amen. I told you earlier that in this office, if you are not sure who is the father of your child, don't come here to the public to say this is the father of your child, because trying to waste our time, our energy, and trying to give out an innocent child to somebody that is not the father of the child is a criminal offense, and will arrest you for that. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from. Before you met Mr. Monday, in between the period you met Mr. Monday, who were you dating then? I will not even go there. I'm only going to arrest you. Till I like that. Is it me that will have time for your line now? Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from. If I ask you, I'm only asking you to help you out. No, nobody. Virginia. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, President. I just want to thank you. My name is Daniel. I'm calling from Germany.
Good afternoon. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what I want to contribute in this issue is that the woman has made a very big mistake. She was just lying ever since, So when something like this happens, there is no forgiveness in it because she has cheated. She has cheated, and she has to face responsibility. She should go and find the husband and meet the boyfriend that impregnated her. So, my people advice is that she has made a very big mistake, which cannot be forgiven from the man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello, good afternoon. This is someone calling from.
I can't hear you.
I said this is someone calling from. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the case that comes now, because it's still shocking because when you're calling to the it's like everybody who is suspected that was someone in the above that not because final results. So the thing is that the guy that came as a witness, he did very well actually to have come out publicly to stand as a witness. But in the other way around again, there is some question that I need to ask, and I guess maybe you didn't know it. Because I heard when he was saying that the lady had one tattoo at his back. So I begin to wonder, how did he get to know that he had a tattoo at her back? So if there is anything in the people of the issue, also open up her face because it's somehow confusing. For a man to know that other man's wife has tattoo on her back. So that's what I want to say. I want to read up the notice so that you can look towards that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This woman you are saying, even if you send her to prison and she will still lie, she's a hardened criminal. That's what people should know. If the truth has come out and she's still sitting like this, looking this way, you are just lucky who you claim to have child with. If it's one other person, I don't think what you are sitting down doing, you can't even try it. The only thing I promise you, I will lock you up this afternoon. So that next time, if you born another one, I don't know if the first one have father. If you born another one, you will think very well who is the father of the child before you come to public to embarrass somebody's husband and you have a child for him. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Mr. John. I'm calling from Dubai.
Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, Madam, I've been following your program and this lady in particular, I heard some callers say she don't deserve a forgiveness. She deserves a forgiveness. But one thing is that she has to go and look for the father of the baby. Because I will not support this other man to take responsibility of what he don't know about.
That is it.
So that is my contribution.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, your name.
Yeah. So I need to speak to Ruka calling from Switzerland.
From Switzerland. Go ahead.
Are you still on the case with the because of this particular?
Yes, but I just say go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, I will really appeal for you people to forgive the lady because if she's not the kind of person who is ashamed of herself, she will never allow something because she knows already that she has been first person who is created around. Because anybody that creates around knows.
Yeah.
So, it's a very big disgrace. And even me watching it, I can't imagine myself looking at it. Just people to try to find a way to control the young man and let him go so that he will not go and think about this thing and die for nothing. So, please, guys, thank you very much. Madam, two people have been doing a wonderful job. There's no way I can, there's no more that I can do to qualify what people are doing. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you, sir.
This includes a lot of men and a lot of women from this problem in life. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
I do too. Thanks. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from? Your name and where you are calling from? Your name and where you are calling from, please. We can't hear you, please. We can't hear you. Call back or you speak up.
My name is Audrey. I'm calling from Lagos.
You're calling from where?
Ikeja, Lagos.
Are you calling in respect of this case?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. What I want to contribute is like what a woman has done.
Eh?
I say what a woman has done is evil. Evil herself, I can't take it. So I am suggesting that it should be published. It should be a deterrent to other women that want to be a guy. That's my contribution.
You are in Ikeja. You know if you speak well. Why you don't come office here? Can't do the contribution. Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from? Hello? Like some of you are watching this case in bus stop. You are just walking on the road, entering motor, and you are watching it. Then you try to contribute. And some people were saying, no, Ebole, last bus stop. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello,
Yeah, go ahead. Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm calling from North Cyprus. My name is Monica.
From Cyprus. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead. My Cyprus brother, your credit don't finish. I beg, may I send a card. Your name and where you are calling from? Network, please allow us to listen to people's contribution. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, my name is Stanley Onyebuka, calling from Nigeria here, Delta State.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling in respect of this issue. First of all, I want to thank you for your work you are doing. That man there who called Amob, I remember vividly because the girl there, the lady there, she is my in-law.
Okay.
I was the one that was taking care of that girl with the mother when I was in Germany. It's because of this case I come from Germany, so I didn't have too much time. I would have been there with you.
Oga, hold on.
Amob told me very well. Sorry.
Oga, hold on. What is your name?
My name is Stanley Onyebuka.
You live for Germany, abi?
Yes, I'm down
Hold,
in Nigeria.
hold on, Oga, hold on now. Shey na you call this number you are calling me na Nigerian number, no be German number. As you dey Nigeria, you say hold on, Oga, take am easy. You know, no be euro you dey spend, na naira you dey spend there. You come from Germany to Nigeria because of this case. I no see you for this office. How you come carry come Nigeria, buy ticket come Nigeria for this coronavirus now wey you never give person €5. Now you buy ticket come Nigeria for this case.
Matter what the day I arrived in Nigeria is March.
Go ahead. I dey hear now.
Now, I remember vividly that I myself personally called her for the chapel in respect of her daughter. She told me she doesn't want to hear anything about that girl, that the girl is wayward, the daughter he don't want to hear anything
Which
about.
girl? Which girl? The child wey be 7 years, abi how many years, don become wayward so soon. How old is the child?
He was telling me of the girl is wayward and all that.
Which girl?
The mother of the daughter.
This woman here.
Yes.
And they address the matter well, na make we know who you are referring to. But I thought you are talking about the girl child.
Yeah. So I was the one that taking care of the girl with that mother.
So wetin come be now? Wetin come happen now?
Now I was calling Amob not in respect of this issue with what he told me, and when I heard that this case is yours, I was very, very happy because I always watch you from the one the program started. I keep watching this program. Okay? So what I see there, Amob and so-called that guy that is there, they know what they are doing. Because Amob called me when he was traveling, come hear me with them, that the mother and the daughter have to stay with me when I was living in Lagos
Oga,
for 3 months.
listen to me. Listen to me. If you want me to give you audience, don't call up to this line and talk what is not in the line of what you are talking. What are you talking about? What is the involvement of Amobi and the friend inside the DNA test that does not indicate his child? Will you just go off my line? Is Amobi and the man the DNA center? I mean, na the blood of na then take the blood of the child. Your name and where you are calling from? Maybe that you are the father of the child. You never know. Come tell us. We want to run DNA test between you and that child. Good afternoon, Jerry. Who is speaking and where you are calling from? Please speak up, sir.
I'm calling from Indonesia. Watching from Indonesia.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just want to make a little contribution to. First of all, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing. So I want to make a little.
Okay, go ahead now.
Yeah. So what I'm suggesting is, I'm just saying that maybe they should conduct another DNA on that woman and on the other time sitting down that place. And that guy.
Nothing well, I don't go here in this. Oga, where are you calling for? I believe you support this DNA center, DNA money, so that they can conduct. We need to conduct both the man that flies from Germany to Nigeria. We need to conduct DNA test between himself and that child. After all, they are not blood related, so we don't know who is the father of the child. I've asked this woman who is the father of the child. For some of you that are asking, ask her. I've already asked her already. Because I want to be sure there are cases who are treated here where a man have two child from one wife and another child from another person and all that. So, and at the end of the day, she later said, okay, when she was dating the man, she was dating somebody else that time, and she did not know that he's the second person, the first person that is the owner of the child. And which said to after Amobi did not marry her, according to her, he said she's a free word, that it's a normal thing for a woman to be sleeping with a man, even if you don't want to marry the person. So it's her life. So I'm only trying to help her to have a flashback. Since it's a normal thing that she has been her life, that she knows it's a normal thing for her age, 20 or 27 years, she should be sleeping with man, whether she don't want to marry the person, and no safety and all that, which she has said here. So she has to have a flashback of who is the father of the child, because she's not a baby, and you cannot force the child on Amob. And thank God the DNA test is already existing. Madam, stop making that noise. So who wants these guys said both of them have said they did not sleep. So how are we going to conduct DNA test? This man said they did not sleep. The woman wants him to sleep with her, and he said no. So how can you now ask somebody that said he did not sleep? And the woman said the friend did not sleep with her. So if they sleep with each other, one day the child, if you see the child, you will know who the child look like.
That man that is sitting there might not be that, but that man that is sitting there, maybe that man is just talking like his husband. I know these kind of people are the people that they use charm. They use charm to make a gel.
Which one? The black one? Which of them? The center one?
The other one, I was saying that that is one to make a good with that woman. It might be true that they made a good. And that would be to use something like egg.
Did the woman hold on, Oga? Hold on, Oga, hold on. Don't drip and on top of anybody's headache. If you two take oath with woman where you live with, tell the word, let us hear, and let us know how na the carry take the oath. Who said the man take the oath? Never tell us how the carry take am. Do you take the oath with the man? She said no. And now the only man take the oath. With what? With it with blood? She said no. But you sit in South Korea. I don't know where you are calling for. You are telling her they carry use egg. They carry take oath. Are you a witness to the oath they take? So now when they carry women, they take oath. If you have never taken, then leave her. So don't allege anybody that is their fetish is this and that. I will not leave you. That is what they say. They did not talk about a child here. Have a nice day. Don't engage my line. I need other people to call in. Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yes. Yes. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, so I'm calling for everybody. Calling from Italy.
You're calling from where?
Italy.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm calling from Italy. Yes. This issue that I'm saying, I'm following your program now. What I see now, unfortunately, that girl has a strong mind. You know what she's doing.
Yeah.
For her parents. Because assuming she doesn't know what she's doing, okay, it cannot be this kind of thing happen. The ELS have already come out. She's not able to speak. If you see her face, she don't even show that something that is a mistake, that is know what that is wrong or something like that. But the way she appearance is, the appearance happens to be that she's strong mind. She has strong mind. And I want to thank God for the other brother, that black guy. With the way I saw the way he was talking, like he tried to maintain the marriage to make her to come, that to submit for what she's doing. But the way I think the other lady is no good area. Please, maybe it's me. I would have, but I'm watching her program. I've seen the way I handle the issue and the other issues before. This is the one when I've just seen the one with somebody never with much. So for me, I would have said make sure you get that there and then so that others will learn from this. Because when I'm saying this place, it happened to my brother, brother is that issue. But then I'll call for that issue. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. I think we'll have only 2 callers. We're expecting just 2 callers. We need to round up this case. Your name and where you're calling from?
Call me back, please, call me back.
Call you back. Na dream I did na visitor. Your name and where you are calling from? I can't hear you. Is there winter in Germany now? Eh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I want to give a clarification and also advice. My advice to woman in question, she this is not the time for her to be a strong-minded person or whatever. You have to stop her. But one, this is a mistake to her, and shall be taught. This is the man. But I think the best what to do now, but one, I want to advise man, but the first time you marry this girl or this woman, she wasn't a victim. So maybe you have a boyfriend there, or maybe you want to live the child, something like that. But the most important thing now, the man will find out that this girl is of her daughter, and himself has people not to not her child. So the woman has to pay the God, the father of the little girl, and take the revelation of things to be this man. So I don't think that because you should go to the other day, I don't know maybe if you are for grace or to confirm this anyway, but I sometimes things happen like that somehow. So if you are sure of
Which country are you calling from? Which country are you calling from? You are a Confucianist. You are a Confucianist. You are a Confucianist. Have a nice day. Madam, who is the father of your child? How old is the baby? I will not want to. I have only so few days before I come police for you. On one condition. Are you hearing? I believe you have been watching our program here, right? And if you watch that they've arrested so many women from our office here, okay. I only want to hear the truth and nothing but the truth. And I want to talk to you like a fellow woman, not as a complainant or as a defendant. Because what we are saying here can happen to any body. Mostly when you are not properly guided as a woman. I got angry with you because your statement was a disgraceful statement to myself as a woman and to other women. And to your family. Because I have a brother sitting in this office here. Ask him if 6 o'clock you can find any woman, call a girl in that compound on the streets. Whether you are senior or you are junior, you must respect the family you come from. And when you know your case is being watched by the whole world, how comes that you did not compose yourself? You did not comport yourself. And you were just talking, even if you are living in a hotel, and this man see you as a woman that he loves, as somebody that is prostituting in the hotel, and he still loves you, he wants to marry you. You must still curtail your words. It's only you that say it's a normal thing for a young girl to be having boyfriend sleeping is a normal thing, and not with condom is a normal thing. You now have one after they rape you, which was not your mistake. You were a victim. A victim, nobody will use it against you. Peradventure, that your victim, the attack or your experience there, lead you to started having an affair with people without control. It's something that person need to look into from that perspective, how to counsel you, how to pray for you, and how to walk and pray for you spiritually, if such spirit is in you, to depart from you. So for you to justify yourself that is a normal thing for you to be sleeping, if any responsible man hear that, they will not see you as a responsible lady. One. If any man hear that, they will still even assume that How are you sure you know the child, the father of the first child? And coupled with the way of the manner of which you are attacking here, what makes you think that if you are attacking every member of your somebody that you have not married yet, and the guy will accept to marry you, even if child is involved? Anytime I started attacking anybody, I might be attacking you to shut up fast so that people will not use your word against you. But some of you may not understand. If I say shut up your mouth, because I cannot say don't this thing, don't make that for somebody to feel I'm giving you statement to talk. But I might shout for you to shut up. So at that moment you will reserve what you are supposed to use to disgrace yourself and every other woman. So within the period you were dating this guy, maybe before you people started meeting, when you started relationship because it was a normal thing to you, when you were starting relationship, maybe you have somebody, after all the man did not marry you, maybe you know somebody that you love, you don't want to marry him, you were dating both of them, maybe this person was giving you money or the other one was giving you money, you have any reason whatsoever you choose to update, you will have a flashback. You go and look at the picture of your child. And as a woman, you think back again. At this period, Monday was approaching me, or I was visiting Monday. Maybe that was when Sunday talked to me. At this period, I have affair with Sunday. I think before I meet Monday, you have slept with Sunday before you met Monday. Or could it be that Monday slept with you and he got you angry at that moment and you went and see one of your new toaster? As a woman, you need to have your flashback, my dear sister. Because if you were raped by that first child, I don't know if who raped you, you know the person, and that person have a child. The child now know who is the father. Then you have a second child now that is not for Monday. I have seen people, they adopt children, even when the child does not belong to them. They will still say no problem. Because this child has known them as their father, they don't mind, they will adopt the child. All they need to know, if the wife have the understanding, fine. If there is no understanding, instead of the child bringing problems, they'll say, okay, you keep the child. But if the wife show understanding and they know that it's not your child, that the child is not coming tomorrow to do any funny things in their house, the man will adopt the child and take care of the child. But your attitude towards office here was not polite. Your attitude towards your ex or your present, you were not even behaving like a woman that you have met or have the man have seen your nakedness. You were uncoupled with how you and the family quarreled and everything. That alone, nobody will use charm to chase you out. Every woman will all have our excess. But you must swallow down your excess if you really want to be in marriage. So, please, I cannot asking you question, say who is the father of the child, is like trying to humiliate you the more on social media. Which I'm not ready to do one because it cannot add any single value to myself. But at least both of you know the child did not belong to Monday. So the only thing you do, I will only pardon you for today. You are the first woman I've ever pardoned in my office here for coming here, taking my time, wasting my energy, my resources, and everything to talk on matter that you know you are lying. I hate lies. How old is the child?
12 years. This month.
12 years. Monday. I know my camera did not capture your gesture when I announced that this child is not yours. If my camera had captured you, I know how you felt. You felt you were disappointed and you just lose your strength immediately. Am I right? Because on your own, you just want to confirm so that she will not take the child from you by saying you don't know who is the father of the child. You just want to come and legalize it so that you take your child. Not that you are doubting the child does not belong to you. You believe the child belongs to you. but her statement makes it to say, okay, if I confirm the child belongs to me, I can use police to take my child, and you now claim the child did not belong to you. Are you still ready? Sorry, before I ask this thing, do you have flashback to know if you can think of anybody that have the father, or want to ask Monday if is willing to adopt the child?
I don't know. That is what I'm saying. So I don't know.
It's not an emergency something. You understand me? After all, it's not today. 12 years ago is big. It's enough for anybody to not to really remember some things. And moreover, you are under trauma. You are traumatized now, so nobody will put it on you that you must answer that immediately now. But you have to think about it. When are you willing? If eventually she feels she cannot have a flashback of knowing who is the father of the child, are you willing to adopt the child?
I can adopt the child, but I can give her support.
You can give the child support, but you can't adopt the child. Okay. Sorry. You what is it? Chidebem, abi? You don't need to cry. You only need to take your time. Now, you need to take your time, then you need to work on yourself, and you need to have a second plan B. Now, you are not getting younger. Let the mistake of your past not dwell in you, that you will not feel you are justified to do and undo and be living anyhow again. If the issue, we all have ex. You may have, okay, this person is the person you plan to settle down with. You don't know what God planned for you. You understand me? Your destiny is your destiny. Who God destined to be your husband will not see your error. But God will connect both of you to where the person will like you the most. You understand me? But that character of yours, you have to work on it. It's not good. It's going to fight against you. So you have a reflection. If whatever issue that you've had that does not work, aside this issue of cheating is the worst thing any man, any woman should ever find himself doing when it comes to relationship. If you want to be single, be single. If you don't want to be single, once you engage yourself in a relationship, stay put and stay faithful. Because there is a repercussion for everything if you don't know. And you don't know when it will arrive. It's like a seed. You sow a seed, you sow here, you sow there. When that seed is germinating, you will reap it, whether bad or good. So this time around, you have to work on yourself, the two children. If you said it's going to be supporting, well, your relationship henceforth should be cordial. You will send him message if anything you want to use in assisting the child, good and fine. Then you calm down, check well who is the father of the child, and if you suspect anybody to be the father of the child within that period, let us know. We can still call the viewers to assist us. All we need to call the person, and we'll run DNA test between the person and your child. And let the fact remain that the child will know who is her father. The issue now is not even your own. The issue now is the child that will be growing without having a father. So that is it. Do you know if you have anything to say again? Sorry.
I don't have
Don't have anything to say. Okay.
all I will do is that when I go home, I will think about how to support the child.
Okay.
And if I have something to give to her too, I will send it to her.
Okay. How did she come? She came from Agbo.
Yes.
I don't know where she came from.
Where did you come? I think you are in Lagos. Eh? Where is the child? At Agbodi, eh? Well, I expected you to apologize to this man. Like you don't know the level of what you have caused here. I don't just know. My mind just tell me not to lock you up. Please apologize to him.
I never hate her for a single day.
You
It's
say?
because of I never hate her for a single day. It's because of her misbehavior. If you are sensitive to it, I cannot come back and give you just like that. So later on, you can give me your phone number and the account number. If I get back anything that I have, I will offer it. Yeah. So that you can control yourself. Everybody has his own destiny. That
Yeah.
is what we know.
It's okay. Monday, please you support her with transport back, okay? Please. My heart bleeds. I don't just know.
It's, you are saying from the onset, you watch it from the beginning. Here is the home of truth. You see. And we speak the truth from the beginning. You have nothing to lose.
I confirm.
Rather the truth will help you at the end of the case. You understand? Even from the outset, as you come here, they ask you, you know, even the whole problem now is from your statement. Or do you know whether are you the father of the child? That is what brought us. And it comes from anger. It comes from anger and uncontrolling spirit, just as the president said. So for me, just she have said it all. Work on yourself. Let the mistake not lead you in a further error, because each error has a repercussion. As a child, that child is growing. The time will come, the child will also ask, where is my father? That is another aspect. So don't be aggressive. Don't be you can be disappointed because it's not a good thing. But in your disappointment, be positive to yourself. Learn. I see that these two people have good hearts. From what I see, even from the friend went too far to protect you. What happened? He even go to the point of having a covenant that he will not reveal it to your wife. Is he doing that? So that the relationship will not start. You see? So God has been on your side for all this while. But this, attitude has led to all this. Even as of now, I still did not see the man not loving you. I still see your love is there. You understand? He still feel for you. He's supposed to be broken-hearted, but he still, that love that he has for you, I still see it in him. So please blend on yourself. Don't be too hard. A woman should be flexible. Whatsoever you can tell your friend, you can tell your husband. It is even better you tell him than outsider. This is who I am. I've made this error. Please, pardon me. I know it's not adding as much not to forgive. But sometimes you keep it to yourself and tell outsider, I'll say it in later. Now that is it. Because nothing hidden forever. So let us learn to always speak the truth, and the truth will always set us free. So
Thank you. Okay.
the only thing I want to say is, my father, I want to appreciate you for the show of love. And God will continue to help. Now that this thing has happened, please just put yourself together. My fellow company myself, put yourself together, learn from your mistakes, and move on. Don't allow it to happen again. And like I will also say, my brother, don't stop to show love. Yes. You see, whatever we make happen for somebody, God will make it happen for us. That demonstration of love will sustain the people. God will see you through. Just reach out to that baby and start with the baby. Everybody falls, but don't back, thank for the other. But when we fall, we must not allow ourselves to stay there. said she do it before.
It's a full stop business.
If she can still do it, if you can
Are you
empower
still
her.
doing it?
Yeah.
It's all business. Are you bringing to Lagos or you are just selling them?
No, I sell what they used to do salad.
What they used to do salad? Like what?
Like salad thing.
Okay, all those salad like cabbage, cucumber, cabbage, and this stuff. Anyway, Amob is married. Amob, know what? Amob, is a married man. There are so many things in the top of camera to avoid destroying his own house. What is Ifeanyi? Ifeanyi, I want to leave one word with you. You tried, but you did not try. Me, if you ask me of my opinion, I will tell you did not try. Do you know why? You follow destroy this home. If the level of you going to say, let's take oath, you will not tell anybody. It's better you tell this woman, I will tell everybody. And you tell her, if you don't stop, the one I catch you, I will say it. That you have to stop. You cannot say, I will not tell anybody. Then you will now become, you are now conspiring with her to be committing sin and be unfaithful in her relationship. Because if you did not encourage her, she will not have the room because you covered her to an extent. So you encourage her to keep on in her sin. So come what may, you did not do well by keeping the secret. What you should have done is to ensure you tell her that you are going to expose her. Then that spirit in her will first of all fear. Then you begin to check her constantly. And that constantly has to follow with threats. And because she confides in you, she will withdraw. And she may even tell you what is her challenges. I was coming to work yesterday. And the lady called me because I was telling my husband when I went to. I was telling him, as I told her, call me so that you will explain your details. So that my husband will talk to your husband. What was she complaining about? Her husband is not sleeping with her. And some of you don't see that as an error in marriage. You don't see it as an error in relationship when you are married to somebody. You are in a relationship. You leave a woman to Jamaica. You stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. To your mind now, the woman should be faithful. Right? And if there is any mistake, you use it against her. It's good to be faithful. If you are close to God, there is no temptation God cannot push out of your way if you are strong in spirit. But you have to put that into consideration. And she said once the man leaves, she feel like having sex. But the man is not touching her. And she please talk to her husband to be sleeping with her. Where have you seen? That is a big problem in marriage. You are having a problem with your husband or your wife. If you say, hey, leave me, hold yourself. Leave me, hold yourself. You don't allow your husband to touch you. You don't allow the wife to touch you. Do you consider the period you are avoiding her is the period that the devil want to tempt her sexually? The devil want to tempt him sexually. And I told her, call me back. You call me in the evening. And if she comes back, I will allow her to explain her pain to the ears of my husband. And it will be my husband that will call the man and tell him the implication of what he's doing. Because if I call this man, he may think otherwise. He may even feel I'm siding the woman. But when a fellow man tell you what it means to serve your wife sexually, you will take it seriously because you don't even know who he's talking to. Please try, in a situation like this, don't encourage the person, but ensure that person disengage because it's a great temptation. But I know it's not the temptation neither the sex on behalf of Monday that bring the child, because this child was born before you traveled. So that is it. All right, thank you, viewers. My peaceful advice to everyone, be you single or married, please try as much as possible to be faithful in your relationship. Man, woman, be faithful, because you don't know when your game that you play will play back at you, or chances that you are given, how the results may come out. God bless you, Reboot. See you tomorrow. It's raining here. We're enjoying our good weather. We're only going to face traffic back to our home.